Like, I know he's doing a trick. I'm not retarded. Like, I know that he didn't. I know he can't, and I know he doesn't read minds. I understand that. He even says that. He kind of like
knowing Cosby's methods, like doesn't make it any less effective.
Doesn't make it less impressive either. Fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. You could pull all that off.
He put up numbers. I'm just saying.
Indianapolis! Sean Dick and Cheese.
Welcome back, Stamp Tramps, to Attempted Delivery. And we are live reporting the Pennsylvania primary. This is Election Day.
Oh, I guess it is. Yeah. We're last week.
Yeah. We're live recording. Thanks for ruining the bit already.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I ruined it by having no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But we are here to report that we do have a new governor of Pennsylvania. Representative from Chester County, Pennsylvania, Bam Margera.
Nice. Thank God. That's who I voted for.
Nice. Yeah, I guess he had enough write-in votes that he's now governor of Pennsylvania.
That's yeah, I'm excited about it. I think he's going to do really good things. I think so. We're all going to get a lot of booze and free rehab. I'm excited for that. That's punching down. Now I feel bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to riff, and now I just feel bad. I love Bam. There's no animosity towards that guy.
Same.
He's doing great. I think he's sober.
Same. I was just trying to think of the most ridiculous Pennsylvania person to become governor. So,
who's the most famous Pennsylvanian? Shane Gillis. Never mind. It's not even a question. It's not literally
currently.
Yeah, it's literally not a question.
Yeah.
Poison is next.
All time, I don't know. Currently,
yes.
probably Shane Gillis.
Bam's up there. He's top 5 for sure. It's not even
Bam. I also probably sports figures. Mike. More people know who Mike Tomlin is than Shane Gillis. You know what I mean?
Do they? Nah, I bet not. I bet not right now. I bet not right now.
Right.
Yeah, because there's a lot of sports fans, but then a lot of people they probably know of Shane Gillis from like other stuff, like just other stuff. Tomlin, it's only sports fans.
True. I just remember like it's crazy with the our world because we're trying to break into comedy and like doing it and in his hometown,
we made
no less. Right. Yeah. In his hometown, no less. But like I talked to my parents. I was like, oh, Shane Gillis, and I assumed that they're not like huge comedy fans, but maybe they caught Saturday Night Live or any of the things he's hosting, the ESPYs and the Kevin Hart roast and that kind of thing. And she was like, yeah, I'm not sure who that is, but they're not comedy people.
Yeah.
But they watch football, so that's why I was thinking, like, what I mean? Not that my specific experience is representative of the whole country.
Yeah, well, and that's like what the internet is now. It's like it's so like echo chambers and stuff. Yeah, I'm trying. The most Bam's definitely up there. Well, yeah, but then I bet we do. But like your parents probably don't even know who Bam is. They don't know
exactly.
They don't give a shit about Jackass.
That's why I think it's like either some kind of a politician, a sports figure, maybe a movie star, but
and I'm a movie star, Pennsylvania movie star. Taylor Swift is from Pennsylvania, so she wins.
Oh yeah,
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. I think it's not even a question. Never mind.
I think we answered our own question.
We found it. Yeah. She's won. There's no chance there's somebody more famous than Taylor Swift.
Yep.
Yeah, we could Google the shit out of that. There's no way. That's it. That's the answer.
We solved it.
Damn, that's crazy.
Speaking of PA,
Physician's assistants?
No. I'm wondering if your shirt is like Reading or if it's reading. Like, are you just trying to support like literacy, or is it like Reading?
Is that what this says? I thought I didn't even know it said that.
What do you think it said?
I'm dumb. That's what I'm doing. No, this is it's that skate shop in Reading. So it is Reading.
Okay.
It's holistic
Okay.
skate shop. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually a chocolate shirt.
Why wouldn't they put the name of the shop on rather than the town?
Cause this is it's like a collab with the skate company Chocolate,
Okay.
and this is their font. So that's usually what it usually says chocolate.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just like a specific reference. But it is funny that that town's called Reading. It's like you could have spelled it like probably several better ways.
Maybe they couldn't read, and that's why.
It is Reading, so yeah, you're not wrong. But yeah, speaking of Reading, Taylor Swift for sure. Yeah, Taylor Swift. It's not even close. Yeah, I can't believe it. Honestly, I'm kind of embarrassed. It took 4 minutes to come up with Taylor Swift being the most famous person from Pennsylvania. Yeah, Bret Michaels. Sorry, bro.
Oh yeah, there's another.
As I said, Poison. Yeah, that's right. Poison, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, now they're coming live.
Yeah, but they're not like the individual members aren't that famous, and they haven't had an album in quite some time. I don't think.
Right. Malcolm in the Middle, dude.
Oh, that's right, Frankie Muniz.
Yeah,
I can't believe I caught that. I barely watched that show. It's a great show. He's in a band too.
Right.
Yeah, Frankie Muniz is probably up there, but then he's also not super famous because he doesn't do a lot other than that.
Right.
Well,
I mean,
as
it's
far
still
as-
Taylor Swift. Like
No, yeah, it's not. There's no way.
Hailstorm, I guess.
Sure. Yeah.
Is it Kevin Hart from Philly?
Fuck yeah. Oh, who's more famous, Kevin Hart or Taylor Swift? That's
I don't
crazy. I don't know. Who could be?
Is Kevin Hart the Taylor Swift of comedy, or is Taylor Swift the Kevin Hart of music?
I don't know. I think Kevin Hart's the Taylor Swift of comedy.
Okay.
I think Kevin Hart's the Taylor Swift of comedy because I'm pretty sure Taylor Swift
Way to
is...
whitewash Kevin Hart.
Sorry. I mean, it is what it is. Listen, he was more famous first.
True.
I think. But I think because she's kind of my generation's Michael Jackson. So it's like, if you look, I don't know. This is fun. I like this. Who is more famous, Kevin Hart or Taylor Swift? Who's funnier? Obviously Taylor Swift.
Who would I rather listen to? Kevin Hart. Sorry.
I would rather listen to Taylor Swift. It's not even a question. I love Kevin Hart, but who sells more tickets? Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a wider demographic. There's just more white women out there, you know what I mean? Me.
While we're on the topic, we're going to play a little game of Is It Racist?
Okay.
So, do you remember Clifford the dog? Did you read those books as a kid? I promise.
I sure did.
promise I'm going somewhere with
this. Please don't quote Chappelle.
There's
a bit. Yeah.
Chappelle is a Clifford bit?
Yeah, and neither of us are going to say it.
Okay. No, this has nothing to... This is Clifford adjacent.
Okay.
So it's not specifically about Clifford.
Did I read the books?
Red Lives Matter.
I might have only... Listen, not all Cliffords attack children and eat them. It's the owners. It's the owners of Cliffords. They weren't... just because Clifford was bred to fight.
Okay, so you know...
I do know Clifford the Big Red.
You know
Dog.
of Clifford. Okay.
Yeah, but I can't recall. I think I've picked up and read the books, but I remember the cartoons more.
Okay, so that I just wanted to know that you know who Clifford the dog is.
Is he old? Was he in your childhood?
Yeah.
He's been around for a long ass time? Okay.
Yeah. 80s for sure. Not sure about 70.
Okay. No,
not sure about 70.
I didn't realize he was
sure.
Damn, fucking... It's always cool.
I was born in 82. So...
But yeah, so you had you still cranked your cars to start them or whatever. But
what cars? You had cars? But no. So is it racist? So the other day, it's hard to try to find stuff to watch as a family with the kid. We've been wanting to watch the Kevin Hart roast, but the kid can repeat everything she hears. So Not trying to have her out here spitting hate crimes and shit, like roasting other people in fucking kindergarten or whatever.
Would that be adorable though?
I would love it. I don't think mom would love it. I would be like, fucking. That's parenting goals.
Break it down in tears.
I know. My baby, my baby can roast at like 4 years old. I mean, she's only 2 right now, but yeah. So hard to find something to watch. And we have her shows and that kind of thing, and we're like, let's put on like a movie. What's maybe a good movie? So there's a Clifford the Red Dog movie.
Okay.
I think it came out 2011-ish, but like recent.
Oh shit, that's pretty new. Yeah,
not so far back where like there's a certain far back movie where you have to like say like that was a different time.
Yeah.
This I feel like was made in our time.
2011.
But there was still something questionable. Okay. So this is where the is it racist thing comes in. Yeah. So Clifford has not been like discovered by the general public. There's some evil guy and he's like trying to genetically engineer like different animals for different purposes, whatever.
This is in the movie?
Not important. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But so Clifford is a product of that
GMO.
Or yeah.
Clifford's a GMO.
Yeah. So the main protagonist is this young girl who befriends Clifford, and it's like, you know, she's trying to save him and from the forces trying to
sounds
him.
like a really good movie.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Sounds
it wasn't
captivating.
Bad. It wasn't
sounds
bad.
sad actually.
Now, I mean, there was some sad part, but it was a good movie. Not mad at it. Her friend is this young Asian boy who has a crush on her, but I mean, not important.
Okay.
So there's a scene where they're on the street, and like her and her, I think stepdad or mom's brother, something. The male figure in her life. They're trying to conceal Clifford, and he's in the back of this big truck. And the Asian friend comes, and the door opens, and he sees Clifford. And this little young Asian boy goes, "Dogzilla!" And like, but like super stereotypically Asian, like, Dogzilla. And like, I don't know if you ever saw those, like the original Godzilla when the Asian people are like dramatically like, falling in the streets. But he does that, Dogzilla, and just like, falls down.
Out.
And I was like, this movie was made in 2011. Like,
no, that's
like, so that's hence the game.
It's close.
Is it racist? It's, I mean, it's not.
It's walking the line. It's walking the line. No, no, I think racist would have been if he like smelled and was like General So's.
Yeah,
that would have been racist.
Yeah. Way to take it way more racist.
No, Dogzilla. I think that's just an homage to Godzilla.
Right.
I think that's. I think that's fine.
But to have the Asian kid crash out like. Because he didn't like act like that normally. He just like talk. He kind of just was like
completely normal. Like,
he was just like well, careful saying normal, but he there was like
American.
There was no real accent or anything. He was just kind of like a nerdy little kid. He was like shy. He really liked the girl.
I
but
said
was
normal because I'm picturing Ken Jeong because you know what I mean? Like he'll lean it and well, I mean, he hasn't been in a movie in a while, I don't think, but like he'll have, I remember seeing him in like The Hangover go on fucking over the top Asian and then like he doesn't speak like that.
Yeah. This kid was not Uncle Rogering. Clifford.
I don't think that's not bad.
But
I mean, it was close though.
It was wild. I don't know.
If those original Godzilla movies didn't have those scenes, it would be racist. But it's sort of like
was it racist? Well, I don't know, maybe not.
No, it was their they made the movies. Yeah. You know what I mean? Godzilla those were like exclusively Asian movies, right? Or were they?
I don't know.
Or were those racist?
Or did they just find the most typical people to do the acting.
Is Godzilla?
I don't know.
Yeah, is Godzilla Asian? Like from descent? Is Godzilla? Were those Japanese movies?
I don't know. I don't know if they were American movies set in Japan or if
that's
they
what
were
I'm asking.
made in Japan.
I
don't know
think
that.
they were Japanese movies because didn't they have like the town? They built like a little town, and then a guy in a Godzilla suit would walk around.
Yeah, I mean that's how it was made. I don't know if that happened here.
It's true. Yeah,
Or into.
I actually don't know either. Yeah,
I don't know if that was L.A. or Tokyo, but in the movie he destroyed Tokyo.
yeah. It might have been Godzilla. Might be racist. I think we found out that Godzilla's racist. I think it depends on if Godzilla,
Or maybe he just knows Japan has the best food. I don't know.
lizard. They like like. Do lizards eat fish? I don't know.
I'm sure some do.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it depends on how racist Godzilla is. I think that depends on.
I just couldn't believe like the way he
Very funny.
the way he just crashed out like Godzilla.
No, actually, now I think I'm backpedaling. I think it is racist. I think it is racist.
It wasn't not. It was enough to me for me to ask the question.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess if you have to ask the question,
Might be racist. No, yeah, I'm thinking it might be racist. It actually might be pretty racist. Because why would? Yeah, they didn't even need to reference that.
if that character wasn't Asian, he wouldn't have been like Dogzilla.
Yeah, that's where it's right. Yeah, yeah. They should have made a white dude say Godzilla or Dogzilla. They should have had. Yeah.
But
Michael Vick fucking comes in, takes Clifford, starts fighting him.
But then
Gets 9 pit bulls to fight Clifford.
But then if you don't put an Asian in that role, are you not? Is that
Right,
not
not
inclusive?
Yeah, you're right.
These are the hard.
Progressive.
These are the hard questions.
These are the hard questions.
Hard-hitting
It's actually progressive.
What do you got going on this week?
Sorry, I'm just picturing Clifford with a clipped tail and a muzzle, and he's fucking fighting.
I mean, he would win. Clifford was like huge.
So years ago, I got roasted by my friends for this. So there's a Godzilla versus King Kong movie, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
I got destroyed by several of my friends and probably anybody that's going to listen to this, because I thought Godzilla, like they were like, all right, who would win, Godzilla or King Kong?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know. Like, I think King Kong would win. And they were like, you're fucking retarded. There's no way.
I don't know though.
Well, so here's the problem.
Okay.
King Kong is like,
I'm with you so far. Like I could see him being a little more agile.
yeah, but here's the
Godzilla was very like stiff.
You're thinking where I'm thinking. So
Okay.
we're on the same page.
Okay.
The problem is that King Kong can climb a building. Godzilla is bigger than all of the buildings. So it would be like Godzilla would just stomp on King Kong and it would be over.
I don't remember the movie specifically enough to know
like
the size.
yeah.
the
So
sizes.
the size different. Yeah, it's like that's like my frame. That's like what my like
Right.
mindset was.
Because I mean, an ant can climb a building. It doesn't necessarily mean like what size was he to climb the building? Like he was
Yeah, I mean, and I guess in the movie he climbs the Empire State Building.
right.
Godzilla's bigger than the Empire State Building, so of course Godzilla wins. And then he also can breathe fire, so he can just burn the shit out of King Kong. And he's fur, so that's not great. It's pretty combustible. It's
True.
But like in my mind, I pictured them the same size, and I'm like, nah, it's a fair fight. But in technically speaking,
Yeah, King Kong would definitely have the agility and
Yeah.
and maybe just like strength.
yes, yeah.
you know.
That's where I was thinking, and then like. Every person I've ever talked to about this was like, "You're an idiot." Godzilla would just step on him, and it would literally
Godzilla
be
also
over.
had trouble fighting a moth. There was Mothra.
That's a good point.
So like,
Yeah, but wasn't the moth the size of Godzilla?
I don't know.
I don't either. But I do know that I got so much shit, and I got beaten down for my opinion. It wasn't even but they were just like, "You're the dumbest person ever for thinking that King Kong could be Godzilla. I'm like, yeah, but he could like throw stuff at him. It's like, yeah, he's.
I think we need to understand more nuance and context, and this day and age. Like,
that's what I was trying to do, and then I just got beaten down every. I got no leeway in this argument. I think I was getting double teamed. My friends were like, "No, you're stupid," and it's Godzilla every single time, and I'm like, all right. I eventually was like, yeah, you're right, but yeah. Yeah, it just reminded me of that. It's been years since I thought about that. But yeah, I pictured King Kong being at least like half the size of Godzilla, but in reality, Godzilla is literally taller than he's like it'd be like us fighting a pug. It's like it's not even comparable, really. Actually, it would be more than that. It would be like us fighting a chihuahua or like a mole or you know what I mean? A vole, I meant to say, or a mouse. It's like there's no chance at all.
Yet people still run from mice, so I don't.
And then also, that's true.
What if Godzilla was just scared of monkeys?
That's racist.
He's like,
yeah, no. So yeah, no. Godzilla would win 1,000 times over and again.
Word.
Yeah. Unless somebody wants to make my case, I would love to be able to win this argument.
We should bring back the polls. I feel like
I wish if people played the polls. Hey, we could do this one. We'll do a poll. We'll drop a poll. Yeah, and there was this video game that I'm going to look this up.
Rampage?
No, but I did see that one.
Okay. I was going to say
It was a PS2 video game called, I think it was called War of the Monsters.
Rampage was fun.
PlayStation 2 War of the Monsters. And I remember being really fun. You could like break like antennas off buildings and like throw them at, but like in that video game, if I remember correctly, I think Godzilla was the same size as King Kong.
Right.
And then they had other characters, but I don't think I remember the other characters.
Same with Rampage. There was a Godzilla character. There was a King Kong. They didn't call them that probably because of licensing or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
There was a Godzilla, a King Kong, and then a wolf. Mm-hmm. And you just climb buildings and beat up the buildings and punch helicopters and shit like that.
Yeah, this seems like actually very similar to that. But yeah, this was the same thing. There was like a big, like, I don't know, like a Gundam looking thing, like a robot dude. I'm sure somebody's like screaming because they're like, it's fucking Alien Man or something. I don't know any of these characters, but they were all I think that's where like my mindset was they were the same size. So I'm like, dude, obviously it's a fair fight. I mean, yeah, you can blow fire, but King Kong's probably stronger and stuff. But like, technically speaking, in the lore of those two stories, it's not even close to like, it wouldn't even be fair. And then also, like, King Kong was just a giant monkey. Godzilla is like he can breathe fire. That's a big one. That's a big advantage that he has.
But he was also kind of like big and lumbering and like not, you know what I mean?
I know. I'm glad you're on my side of this, but yeah, I think we lose. I think we both lost.
That's like who would win in a fight, like Mario or Link?
Yeah, it's not the same. That's weird. Because Link is what, big?
No, not necessarily size, but just like different abilities. Like Mario is probably faster and can jump more. Link has some magic and a sword, but also Mario, if he gets that fire flower,
that's true.
Or God forbid the star,
that's true. It's like Batman. He gets tools.
Yeah. So
turtles, throw some turtles out there. Or if he gets a mushroom, he's double the size.
Right.
So that's actually a fair fight. No, that's pretty good. I think we're just describing Smash Brothers at this point. I'm pretty sure we're just talking about Super Smash Brothers. In which case, Kirby's the shit. You suck them both off and take their powers.
Clip that. All right, Kirby wins.
Kirby wins. Mario's tired. Yeah. So I just got back from the beach. I'm pretty
nice. How was that?
That was fantastic. Yeah, we went for 5 days? I guess 5 days, 6 nights, or 6 days, 5. I forget. It was awesome. It was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the weather held up pretty good. We only had like one day where it rained out, but went to Ocean City. That was sick.
Nice.
Stayed like not even a block away from basically right off the boardwalk. Yeah, it was sick.
Oh yeah.
Checked out. Didn't even turn off all my notifications on my phone for a week. It was fucking fantastic.
Did you guys like do the boardwalk? Did you do the Ripley's, believe it or not?
Oh, no. I forgot.
Yeah,
I
next
should
time.
have texted you.
Yeah, it was.
We were going to maybe see a movie. So I was thinking about you. I was like, Damien said, I was like, that's a good idea. But then
On a rainy day at the beach, it was
Yeah.
always fun as a little kid, be like, oh, we're at the beach and we can go to the movie. It's like, you can go to a movie anywhere, but
Yeah.
like on a rainy day.
we probably would have, but there were no good. I mean, there was no like captivating movie. Like Mortal Kombat was playing. They only had like 4 options.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's a small theater.
Okay, is that what it is? Yeah, we didn't even go, but it was like 4 or 5 options. Mortal Kombat was one. The Devil Wears Prada 2, which is probably what I would have picked.
I was gonna say, like, you didn't see Devil.
Between Mortal Kombat and Devil Wears Prada 2, there was no hesitation of which one I would have seen.
What's the Ryan Gosling space movie?
Project Hail Mary.
Yeah.
That was in there too. Wouldn't have picked that either. Would have been Devil Wears Prada. 10 out of 10 times I would have picked Devil Wears Prada. And then I forget what else was playing. But yeah, no, it would have been that, and we just weren't really I wasn't feeling the Prada.
Right.
But that day, the day it rained, we just went like shopping to like the outlets or whatever. Which was fun. Yeah, it was fun for a little while. I get tired of shopping after like an hour, and I'm like, all right, I gotta stop here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the day we went to like Seaside Deli for breakfast.
Nice.
Well, lunch, but they open at like 10 a.m. If you ever go to Ocean City, you have to go to Seaside Deli. It's fantastic. It was so good.
The other place,
It did ruin the day though.
Yeah, that's
It was like, well, now I'm not hungry for dinner.
yeah, that's not just a sandwich; it's a sandwich and a nap. Like,
yeah, it's fantastic.
the other place people talk about down there is Anthony's.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait,
next.
the liquor store?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They have food?
There's a deli in there, yeah, and
Oh,
apparently
sure, yeah.
everyone raves about that. So next time I go, I kind of want to get one from
Yeah.
each. Like,
I can't imagine they're beating that Seaside Deli. That shit is so good.
yeah,
Yeah, they're fantastic. Watched them prepping. They like took down 2 turkeys for prep. It's like, man, how long is that going to last? One afternoon? I mean, their sandwiches, they're so good. They're like 6 inches wide for their fucking sandwiches. They're it's so good. Yeah, that was so. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry now for those fucking sandwiches.
I was psyched. So I'm back on the Zep bound, but like, I'm not doing like the full like no carb. And like my dad came up the other night and we were trying to get food, and the wife actually suggested sushi, which
Nice.
she eats like once a year.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'm not gonna not take this opportunity.
Yeah.
Like I was like, really? Like it was her suggestion.
Uh-huh.
And my dad doesn't eat sushi, but went to Wild Ginger and they have a ton of other stuff,
Nice.
so he just got whatever. But I was, yeah,
Hell yeah.
I want more sushi in my life. I mean, when do I not? But I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's fun. It's not too. That shouldn't be too bad. How did it feel? Did it feel?
It was
particularly bad?
fine.
It's kind of lighter for like carbs wise.
It
It
Yes
spikes
and
the
no.
shit out of your sugar though.
it's rice that's also seasoned with salt and sugar,
Yeah.
basically, and vinegar. But I'm kind of subscribing to the whole putting a starch in the fridge, and I definitely, definitely 100% notice a difference. I don't, with all these internet like things, you can find things that prove it and disprove it.
Yeah, well, that's not disprovable. I mean, that's.
I'm sure if you searched, somebody would be like, "No, that's not a thing."
Yeah, no, I think that's like
But
confirmed.
I'm subscribing because like anytime I put like pasta or whatever in the fridge, supposedly it creates like a resistant starch and it doesn't make you feel as, and I notice a difference.
Yeah, for sure.
So like if I have rice, like I'll prep meals and have like I'll do like pork belly and bok choy and like rice and put it in the fridge, and then when I go to eat that, I don't feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
When you eat, like, I mean, rice is a fucking amazing right out of the rice cooker. so I'm gonna eat
Yeah,
some
it
of
does
that.
Yeah.
But after it's been in the fridge, I don't have that heavy feeling.
Yeah.
So like I ate like a little bit and just kind of put it in the fridge, and then later that night had it, and I was like, wow, I don't feel like I need to like keel over and die just because I had some carbs.
Yeah, there's a ton of people like that will wear glucose monitors and they'll compare. They'll eat rice that hasn't been refrigerated, and then so I don't know. I forget. Excuse me, Lori would be able to like recite the actual reasons, but it's kind of like, it's not really, I don't even know if that's up for debate, because I think people have like they've literally checked their sugar after both, and it's just like,
so I'm fully on board. So I'm eating less in general.
I actually forgot about that. Yeah,
I'm eating less in general, and I can only eat so much at a time. You get full so much like quicker and that kind of thing. But like I'm happy that I just don't have to like, because I love rice. I'm just happy
because that makes you
like
want it more. So that actually like as far as like you're mentally, that sucks because like, so whenever I fast, I it's not like I fast. It is easier to like be keto after I fast because I'm just thankful to be able to eat again.
Right.
But when I start eating again, I'm still thinking about the worst food. I'm still thinking about a burrito. Like I'm not like, oh, let me just eat cheese and protein, like and like meat. I am still thinking about like fucking the worst things you could eat.
Right.
Like it's not like it does make that part worse.
But that's part of the Zep bound is like mentally, I'm just not like thinking about food as much. It's not like on the brain as much. It's kind of like a relief to always have that food noise.
Yeah.
It just makes it tough because it's not like, a drug or drinking or that kind of thing. Like food, like you kind of need it. So it's tough, and it's so tied in from your earliest, before you ever consume a drug or a drink, you're eating food.
Oh, yeah.
There's comfort. It's being,
tastes so good.
You know what I mean? It's like there's like sense memories tied to it. It's so much more ingrained into your being.
Yeah.
That's why why we end up talking about it so much, why people have such strong opinions about it. It feels like, so, but like that is one of the good things about the Zep bound. Hey, if you want to sponsor us, because you need the attempted delivery bump.
I think they do.
Yeah, I think they're fine.
I think they need help keeping it on the shelves, actually.
Right. But it helps quiet that food noise. Like, okay, what am I going to eat next?
Yeah.
Or, I'm working like, okay, tonight I'm feeling this, and like I'm just not thinking about it as much, which helps. So.
Yeah, for sure. And that whenever I like if I'm like not drinking, like if I like try to like, all right, I need to, which I do after this fucking vacation, drank a ton at the beach. But
I mean, that's the time to do it. So.
Yeah. Like if I like, all right, I'm gonna take a couple days off of alcohol. Guess what I crave then? Fucking food. I'm like, I go back to that because when I was a kid, I didn't drink any fucking water. I was drinking soda constantly. So like that's why I really like those Zevia drinks, because they're like 0 carbs, 0 calories. It's you know what I mean? They're clean. So it's like if I'm not drinking like Coors, I want like something like a vanilla cola Zevia or whatever.
Right.
So like that's always there. Yeah, the food is boring and like pointless life would be without food. I do. I'm like, I was thinking a while ago, like, damn, if like I lost my taste buds, I would be so fucking healthy. Are you kidding? I'd be like, because that's the best part. Like, if you didn't have that, if you could just like turn on, I mean, I would never want that, because then what's the point of like being alive? But if you can't taste food,
I think the answer for this is different. And I'm now that I'm saying it, I'm kind of paraphrasing an old Jeff Foxworthy bit. But it's two different things. So I think when you're younger, if you were to ask like, okay, your taste buds don't work or your dick doesn't work. I think when you're younger, you're giving up your taste buds.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe.
But
yeah.
But I feel like older, you're like,
Yeah, no, I don't think it's hard to give up. Food is the bad. I mean, some people, I think it just depends on the person. Because some people don't seem to care about food that much, but I'm not one of those people.
Right.
So, oh man, I don't even want to think about it. I don't like this hypothetical, actually. I'm kind of like depressed.
Yeah, is there like an asexual like version of food, like where people are just like, just give me whatever, I'll put it in, and and
whatever, I'll put it in.
I'll put it in, I'll be fine, I'll move on. Like
man, you'd be ripped. You'd be fucking ripped. You give up if you chose dick over food. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to give up either. It'd be one thing if you could go back and forth, like, all right, let me give up taste buds for like 6 months, and then I'll
temporary fasting for.
I'll give up my dick for a fortnight and go back to food. It would be the other way around. Really, let me give up food for a fortnight.
I think a lot of people have given up their dick for a fortnight.
That's great. Yeah, it was very fun. I very much enjoyed the beach. Almost, and it's kind of hard to like gauge. Almost, I think I want to start going more often, but for less time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to figure out some. We can kind of stock up. Like the chickens aren't too hard to take care of. Like we could stock up their water and food for like a couple days, and they would be fine. It's the dog that's obviously the problem, but we can take him. Like we just have to find. I want to start taking him.
Let the dog eat the chickens. Oh.
That'll work. Actually, you know what? We'll do that. We'll lock him in the chicken house, and Clifford will just be stuck in there with. Is there famous chickens? Stuart? No, it's a mouse. Foghorn Leghorn. let Ollie eat Foghorn Leghorn for a weekend. But I do say. Sorry, now I'm just thinking of Tom and Jerry. Just going back to different cartoons. But no, I want to start. I do think I want to start going to the beach. Like try to like just cut out for like a week. It's hard with our job because we work every Saturday, so that kind of screws that up.
It's just planning far enough in advance.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's not impossible. I guess it would just be like planning. What I'd probably do is like plan and like try to take off a couple of just random weekends throughout like the summer or something, and then just see if it works out. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, well, I'll take off this Saturday, get a couple days off, and then last minute look for a hotel that will allow a dog. And just figure out if we feel like spending the money to go down there or whatever. But yeah, it was a great time. Drank way too much. We went. I found like might be my favorite restaurant. Nice. It might be my favorite restaurant of all time, and it's probably
all time. Oh,
it might be, but it might be recency bias too.
Sure.
But there's this fucking Have you ever been to in Ocean City, Spain wine bar?
No, the last time we went, I like saw it. And was like kind of eyeing it up, but we didn't.
Dude, it was phenomenal. It's like it's a nice restaurant. It's fucking it's super expensive. Not something we went 3 times. Like, it wasn't a good idea. I mean, it's not. Thank God I had my dad's fucking gambling money that we talked about a few weeks ago because it was
that 80 grand bingo money.
Yeah, 80. That's right. 80 grand. I fucking wish. Oh, we wouldn't even be recording this right now if I won 80 grand. I would have taken off way more than 1 week.
Fair enough.
I would have left you. Yeah, I would have fucking gave you my camera. And, well, 80 grand. It doesn't get you far these days, actually. sounds bigger than it in reality. It doesn't. Inflation kind of fucks that up. But,
true.
No, yeah, this would be a different podcast right now if I won $80,000. But no, this place is, it's in the Cambria Hotel, whatever the bottom of Ocean City, whatever that highway is. It's like right off
Coastal Highway.
Coastal Highway. Yeah, because in the middle's Route 90. And then there's another one, I think, north. Maybe there's not, though, up by like Fenwick or whatever. But right off of Coastal Highway, like right when you get into Ocean City from the southern part, it's like at this hotel that's like right on the bay, and like this restaurant's on the 8th floor of the hotel, so it has a beautiful view.
Weird.
Yeah, it is weird. We went in to like go there. I was like, we went in and I'm like, that just looks like a regular hotel, like plate or whatever, like restaurant. I was like, hey, is that like the Spain wine bar? She's like, no, it's the 8th floor. It's like, oh, okay. So you go in the elevator of the hotel, go up to the 8th floor. Fucking beautiful, like Spanish style bar and restaurant. They had
This is like tapas.
Yes.
Like,
yep.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna. Thank you, because I was gonna forget. I probably wasn't gonna come up with that word, but it was a lot of that, which is why it's so expensive, because it's like smaller plates that are delicious and fantastic, but they're each, you have to pay for all of them individually.
Right.
But yeah, they had a fucking fantastic menu. We got so many different. We went for brunch the one day, so then had like a bunch of different like stuff, and then they have like tons of wine, Spanish wine bar, I guess, which is funny because it's like that's almost like looking at it, Spain wine bar. Like, okay, that seems cool.
Right.
It's like that's not like the highlight of this place. Like the food is fantastic, the cocktails are great. It's like it's not the. I don't know. It's kind of like a misleading title. It's almost like this doing a disservice.
You would expect the focus to be wine, not necessarily food, but the food is.
And the whole experience is fucking great.
Oh yeah.
Like the bartenders are like real sick bartenders making like fucking
like
nice
professionals.
like real good ones, which is always fun. I like just watching them mix drinks and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then the service is like phenomenal. And then we went there for brunch the one day. Fucking loved it. So we went back the following night for dinner around sunset. And it ended up being like cloudy, so we didn't really get much of a sunset, but it was still delicious. And then we went like another time, like 2 days later, and got like a real nice sunset. It was like beautiful. Like fucking, I love this place. Yeah, it was so good, but so expensive. That was the only negative is the price, but it was 1,000% worth it. Yeah, and I don't know. It's probably, like I said, it was probably recency biased. As far as like why I like being my favorite restaurant, but it's up there. I mean, it's probably top. It's definitely top 10 for me.
Hell yeah!
But it could be top 5 as well.
I'll definitely try it next time we go.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah. If you like, I mean, they have an insane wine menu, but then they also have like a bunch of like nice cocktails, and then the tapas. Was fucking fantastic. They did have like dinner. We didn't get any of the dinners. They only had like 6 dinners on the menu, but they were like wildly expensive. They had like a tomahawk steak that was like $130 or something. I forget what that was, but I'm like, I am not. No, it's like a 50-ounce steak. It's like, yeah, but that's bone.
Right.
You weighed the bone.
Right. For $130, I better get to kill somebody with a tomahawk while I eat the steak.
Yeah. Kill Barry Clifford on that fucking plate. But no, and I'm sure it was delicious. I don't know if it was $130, but it was a lot for that particular dinner. But
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Yeah. But no, that was fantastic. Yeah, and just got to check out. I'm sure you know about. Do you ever go to the Pickles Pub?
I may have at some point, but not. It's not like a regular thing. No.
It's like they have one in Baltimore, I think. I think it's
near the stadium.
Yeah,
excuse me, near the stadium.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's apparently it's pretty good, but they do these like pickle shots, and they're like pickle juice vodka shots, which are fantastic. Had several of those. That was really good. I just like was surprised. We went to that place a couple times because they were one of the places we went to. They had like several TVs, so we went like I watched like the Pirates game. Like the one night the Pirates were playing, I'm like, let's fucking. And then I think actually that night we went and like watched the Orioles game too. So that was pretty sick. They had like live music the one night because I wanted to see live music while I was down there.
Right.
Which was fine. Band wasn't great. I'm not gonna shout them out. I don't even remember their name.
I should have seen if Kate's dad, his band was playing down there. They live on the Eastern Shore and play all over the Eastern Shore. That'd been fun.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely wasn't him. So
right. But it would have been cool. Been like, yeah, check him out.
Yeah. That would have been sick. Yeah, that was one thing I wanted to do. There's like one place down there called Bourbon Street on the beach or something like that. That like I was interested in, but we just didn't end up getting there. I did discover, so I don't like whiskey. I just hate whiskey and bourbon and all of that stuff. I'm just not a real man. But literally like every other liquor except for bourbon, I just hate whiskey.
It's wild because like there's so many like
I know.
to me gin is so much more like
Yeah, I mean gin's
abrasive and
not
offensive.
my favorite, but
right.
yeah.
But the fact that you would choose that over whiskey and bourbon,
1,000 times.
that's
I
wild.
hate whiskey so much. But every time Lori gets like an old fashioned, I'm like, I take a sip of it, I just try it, and I fucking hate it. But I like everything else involved. I like the smoke. I like the Luxardo cherries and orange. I like old fashions, but I hate bourbon. So we're sitting at this bar, and I'm like, well, let me try. I want to try one of these with tequila because I like tequila. So I like looked it up on Google to see if people do that, and apparently it is like a thing. So I tried it, and I'm like, this is delicious. This is everything I wanted. This is just take the bourbon out and put fucking a real liquor in there. So I started drinking old fashions, which is nice, but also terrible because they're way stronger than Coors Banquet.
a little bit, just a little bit.
Pickles Pub has Coors Banquet. My favorite place in Ocean City.
Coors is for the banquet. The old fashioned is for the after party.
But it was a really fun time. Just fucking did a lot of relaxing. We did get one like really good beach day that was like warm and stuff. Other than that, it was pretty cold. So we could go on the beach, but it was like
I kind of like that, just hanging on the beach. Especially
Yeah.
at night, it's super cool. It's super dark. There's no people. It's quiet and just feels like endless. I love
it was
that.
very windy, so it was like not the best. There was like a surf competition. And it was like during the day. I think it was the first day we went down there.
That's wild. So you've been a couple times.
Yes.
I went like a lot of my childhood. Like most summers, we would go down. I never saw a surf competition. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like you got to. Did you guys sit and watch it? Like
Oh yeah, for sure. I was super interested because
cool.
it looks so fun. I think I'm gonna actually try to start surfing.
Really?
Yeah, I'm terrified of the ocean.
I mean, skateboarding. You're halfway there. It's just skateboarding on water, right?
I guess we'll find out someday. We'll probably talk about it on the podcast when I get eaten.
It'll
by a
hurt
shark.
less if you fall on your head.
Yeah. I shouldn't need stitches. I don't think. Yeah, my thing is
Sharks.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I'll be like that chick that has one arm, gets back in the water, keeps surfing. Excuse me. I definitely think I want to try surfing. I just have no confidence in the ocean whatsoever. Yeah, that's the only thing. We went down. It's like the beginning. It was like the first week in May. We literally went down like the week before shit starts popping off. Like before they start having events, which is because it was the cheapest. It was the cheapest weekend we could find, and it just worked out with like our schedules and stuff. So, so it was awesome. I'm gonna go back.
Hell yeah!
I wish I won $80,000 so I could just go.
I love going down. I even love going down in the off season. Like I went down.
Yeah, I mean that's what we did.
I've gone down with Kate in the winter. I went down by myself in the winter over New Year's, like one year, and it's like it's so nice and chill. A lot of stuff is closed, but enough stuff is open to still enjoy it. Like me and Kate even got crabs.
Nice.
I think we went in like late December, early January, and still was able to were able to get crab.
Do you have to go to CVS to take care of those?
No, those crabs we brought with us. We were from Baltimore. We brought those crabs with us. But no, but yeah, I love the offseason because it's like quiet. You can drive the whole stretch.
That
like,
was one
so
thing.
quickly. Like there's no traffic. There's no tourists.
Traffic was not bad.
And if you're not concerned with getting in the water, you can still kind of enjoy the beach and be on it and enjoy the water and the noises and the air and that. So like, it's underrated in the off season. I feel like.
I mean, that's basically what we did because we didn't get in the water and stuff. So it was the last week of off season that we went down. Yeah.
So just imagine that with less people.
Yeah, I mean, there was like no people. There was truly no people. So basically, you're describing what we did.
Hell yeah!
Now the plus was that I could have gotten in the water. Now a wetsuit probably would have been nice because it would have been cold. I think I could have like dealt with that, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm terrified of the ocean, so that's why I didn't get in the water. It wasn't the temperature as much as it was my confidence. And when there's not anybody else, that's what gets me. If there's a bunch of people in the water, I'm fine. But when I can't, I'm like, I don't want to be the only one in the water.
Right. As long as you kind of hang out waist deep. I mean, you can go further and like, it is kind of fun to like kind of catch waves like in. But like if you say waist deep, you're safe there.
Yeah, I'm just a bitch. That's all. You can just say it.
It's just getting used to it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll get there. And I was like, and I was even thinking that when I was watching them surf and stuff, and I'm like, well, that's kind of safer. Because you can float on the board, like you don't have to be as good of a swimmer if you have a fucking surfboard strapped to your leg, and it's not like the waves were crazy, so it's like I could, But surfing looks really fun.
Yeah,
I mean, it looks so fun. And like you said, I should be halfway there. Like I should be somewhat closer to than.
It is wild. I feel like, and I mean this in a complimentary way, but I feel like it's very you to be like, well. I'm a little bit like timid, like to get into the ocean. Let me try surfing.
Yeah, you're right. It's pretty on brand.
Which I mean that in a complimentary way. That's an awesome way to be. You're like not afraid to like fucking dive in. You're smart enough to have reservations and be like cautious. But when you fucking dive in, you're going to dive in. So, like, that's pretty awesome.
But in my mind, it's easier because you got the surfboard. Okay. You know what I mean? It's like I can float on the board and literally not have to be as adequate of a swimmer.
That's fair.
Because, I mean, it's not
you
like...
You just have to stand on a board in water.
Yeah, but when you're not standing on it, you're laying on it. So
True. Maybe try boogie boarding first.
Yeah,
body surfing, or you know what I mean.
You can just do that with a surfboard, right?
Sort of,
just a bigger. I guess I guess they do surfing lessons and shit, so I could just do. I don't even know how how available that is in off season and stuff like that. But I definitely think I want to try that sometime. Try surfing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because that seems like, I mean, just watching it seems like so fun, and then you can just kind of like go out further. Because that would make me more comfortable going out after they break, where it's, you know what I mean, like where the waves are breaking, but like it's mellower when you fucking go further. But I don't really want to be out there without a flotation device.
True.
So if I have the surfboard, at least I'm on the surfboard after the, not dealing with the waves breaking. Yeah, I don't know. But again, because I didn't even get it. The last 2 times I went to the beach, I didn't get in the water. But the first time I went to the beach, I got in the water.
Wow.
But there were lifeguards. There were other people. Everybody else was in the water. So I didn't feel as like, if I figured if there was a shark, they would get somebody else while I'm out there. You know what I mean? Hopefully.
Right.
Or they get me and then somebody could save me or whatever.
You could just pick up a smaller kid and throw him in the direction of the shark and have time to make your escape.
I don't like being the furthest one out either. When I was in the ocean, I was always keeping an eye on like, everybody else, and I wanted to make sure I was not the furthest one out because that scared me. I also don't want jellyfish, man. I don't want to deal with any of that shit.
That's a pain. I only got stung once. That was I used to visit my grandparents in Galveston, Texas, and we would go to the beach. That was the only time I got stung by a jellyfish. And then one time when we went with Kate's sister and her brother-in-law, we each got like pinched by a crab, just like on the foot. It was just like a little, but I mean, but that's not as common. And another weird thing that you might not even think of.
Oh, great.
Is when you're out, not far. I never went like super far, but if you're a little further, you kind of go sideways a little bit, especially if you're like kind of like catching waves in. So you might be like kind of like, you set up your umbrella and your blanket and everything, and you come out, and then you're out in the water for a while, and then you kind of look and it's like, I don't see my thing, and you realize it's like
it's terrifying. It's fucking terrifying. Yeah, I did notice that. I did notice that when I was in the water. And I'm like, don't love that. I don't love not realizing you're moving. Yeah, it's not it's fucking. I respect the ocean greatly. Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. It's just like the other people being there calms me. I don't want to be the only one. I'm not fucking adventurous. I'm not trying to be, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be out there by myself. But then when you're like surfing, you can't even do that when there's during the day. You know what I mean? You gotta do it early or late because kids are fucking around trying to get eaten by sharks and stuff. Yeah. Watching that, that definitely made me, just because it was like, damn, this is fucking. And then, like, the surfing competition had a bunch of, like, I guess they had different, like, heats or whatever. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just watching people surf. But there's a lot of, like, young kids. I'm like, that's fucking sick, dude. Being, like, I don't know, like 10, and they're like, we were there because we go every sunrise. So we're there. We were getting up, which I'm trying to keep going. I'm trying to keep getting up like early and just like, because I want to start like running on the treadmill in the mornings because I haven't worked out for like fucking, I'm getting fucking fit.
Shut up.
It's probably the drinking too. It's not just the not working out. It's drinking and not working out. But I want to like start, I want to try to keep, because it's oddly easier to drink all day and then still get up for sunrise with like not even 8 hours of sleep. It's like, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's like, because I need like a reason to get up in the morning. Like I can't, like on weekends, I'll fucking sleep all day.
I'm still looking for one site.
Yeah. Well, I know you're late to work every day, but actually you've been doing good. But I for whatever reason, ever since the beach, I don't know if it's the beach or like the new bed, because we moved bedrooms, and but like I've been like having an easier time getting up in the morning, and I want to like fucking keep that going and just start running. I want to like start running on the treadmill just every morning, because it's been literally, I don't know, 2 weeks since I've fucking done any working out. Besides like I skated down at the beach or whatever at Ocean Bowl or whatever. But other than that, and walking, and then now delivering mail, other than that, I haven't done fucking any working out. I'm like,
I know, me neither.
And I'm trying to like switch up my routine a little bit. And like, I want to just run it, because it doesn't take, I just don't, because then if I wait till after work, and then if I do overtime, like today I worked till like 4:30. So I went home and then took a shower, and then we ate dinner, and then I came here to do the podcast. It's like I didn't have time to work out, and I'm gonna do all the overtime I can so I can pay for beach trips.
Right.
So I can afford to go to the beach, because that's where all my expendable income comes from, is fucking doing other people's routes. So if I was just doing my own route, I don't have any extra money. So I want to like just start getting up on time and fucking running on the trip, because that'll probably make a world of difference if I just do that every day. So I'm trying to keep that going, keep getting up early going. We'll see.
Did you do anything? Do you do anything like for Lori on like Mother's Day?
No.
Right.
My mom.
Well,
I'm kidding.
I wasn't even making that joke.
No,
I just,
I know.
You know what I mean? She is a mom, so you know what I mean?
No, not really. No, I don't think so. Her daughter just had a baby, so it was kind of more like her Mother's Day.
That makes
sense.
What I mean? That makes sense.
Yeah.
So
we did have dinner. We had dinner with her other daughter on Mother's Day, so
right.
that was nice. Yeah. No, that was her birthday. All this shit happens at once. It's our anniversary is next week. Actually, when you guys are listening to this, our anniversary was Sunday.
Nice.
But her birthday was last Sunday. That's what I'm thinking of. We had dinner for her birthday, and then the previous week was Mother's Day. So no, we didn't do anything on Mother's Day.
Word. Well, last year, not to toot my own horn, but I kind of crushed it. Like we did a picnic in the park. We went to the pavilion where we got married.
That's right. I remember.
So it was kind of nice. This year, I didn't do as well. So I circumstances, we had to not spend a ton of money and that kind of thing. But I was trying to still find something that was like a common interest and like might be fun and new and different, and arranged for somebody to watch the kid. And so we are into space. We always like, you know, the wife is super into aliens and that kind of thing. She's seen every single alien documentary multiple times, and there was like recent like there's more recent headlines with aliens. So like I saw this thing in my feed, the York Astronomical Society. So at John Rudy Park, where we got married.
Oh yeah.
Where we got married, they have like an observatory. They have like this little. I think the main York Astronomical Society is like downtown York.
Okay.
But this, they use this little building, and they have like telescopes and that kind of thing. And so there was like a presentation, and then followed by like guided telescope things to see things in the sky. And it was billed maybe a little like their marketing was decent for it. Like I expected more.
Yeah.
Kate was like, I knew it was going to be like nothing.
Yeah.
But but I was like, cool, like a cool like space and presentation on like current events, and I was like, oh, maybe they'll talk about the alien stuff that she's into, and we'll like see some cool stuff in the telescopes and that kind of thing. So we got there. The presentation had like just started or was already underway, and this woman was giving the presentation who was very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have necessarily even judged it had we not spent the last few years trying to engage crowds and that kind of thing. So like she was a like scientist, knowledgeable person talking to people, not a performer. So I'm not like judging, but it was very like she was struggling a little bit, but the thing that was like, it was driving the wife nuts, and like it was kind of ridiculous. So like she was like timed for some reason. It was very important that this kind of casual astronomical society thing, but like she had like a straight up like kitchen timer going on the table the entire time.
Jesus Christ, that's horrible.
It's like, if you're going to use that, you could maybe like stash that behind you. We don't need to hear the ticking. You just needed to hear when the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
Or
There's
I don't know,
also,
maybe a phone.
Smartphones. Yeah.
There's also a phone. There's like, I was like, I'll give you the light.
Watch.
If you give me the time, I'll give you the light. But what made me laugh so hard, she was talking about literally the most advanced technology, not on the planet, in the universe. She's talking about the Hubble telescope, the James Webb telescope.
Yeah.
Like, she's talking about the most and showing us like, okay, so this is what this telescope can show us, but this is that same view in the sky with this telescope, and this is if you combine them the entire time. There's a little timer. I was like,
so funny.
if only this lady was familiar with more advanced technology. She was I can't stress this enough. The literal most advanced technology in the universe. Yeah. And she's using a little right. And she's using a timer, which was wild. And it was driving
like an egg timer.
It was driving Kate wild. It's the old school white with the dial.
That's unbelievable. That's so funny.
Not even a phone. Like a phone you could get, like it was so wild. And then
man, people complain about comics looking at their phone for notes.
This was wild.
Should have heckled her. You suck. That's crazy. That's so funny.
So like the presentation, it was like informative. It was kind of cool. She was like showing us. So this is the different types of telescopes and how they can. And so it was interesting.
Yeah.
It was just wild to have the timer like ticking the entire time.
So why was it so pressing, the time?
Because I guess they kind of schedule it. It was like 8 to 10. So the presentation like starts at 8. And then they want to be done at 8:30, so there's time for people to look in the telescopes.
Okay.
Because there's one or two telescopes that are theirs, that are nice, and so they want to give people, you kind of line up and look through. But then also like amateur astronomers, they come and they bring their telescopes, and they'll kind of show you. So like you get to see a few different types. And I was kind of expecting a little more, and sorry, maybe this is just my ignorance, but I didn't expect to see like a Hubble telescope picture, but it was like, okay, so here's they had one, like their big main telescope, and I was like, oh, we're going to see some shit. And it's like, okay, there's Jupiter and 2 or 3 of its moons.
Mm-hmm.
And so we look, and it takes a second to find. They have to adjust it, and we can find it. And it is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not discounting the fact that, like, I'm looking at a planet, like, millions
for
of miles away. But I was kind of like, you don't see any detail. You just, like, if you look up, you can see Jupiter with your naked eye in the sky.
Yeah.
It's just like a little bright light. This was just like a slightly bigger light.
Yeah.
And then you could see 3 smaller lights with the moon. So, like, I don't want to discount it. It's cool. I guess I was hoping for more.
Yeah, you guys are probably like overqualified for that presentation.
Well, I don't know about qualified.
Well,
We're not qualified to do shit. But
you're qualified to look into a telescope. Like you've, I guess, past that. You know what I mean? Like it's like,
right. I mean, it's still cool.
but you guys are nerds, so you're like past that.
But these
level
people are
of-
even nerdier than us. They own
Yeah.
the telescopes.
It's true.
And
yeah.
like, they're expensive ass telescopes. Like, they had to like flag it and be like, don't kick the tripod by accident, 'cause you'll knock it
Yeah.
out of alignment. You have to like digitally align it. Like, you have to put in
yeah.
coordinates. So it's like, these people are nerdier than we are. I just I don't know if I would personally spend money that they spend on that telescope to just see like a slightly brighter.
Yeah. Might
White-
be able to zoom
white
in.
light.
My phone might be able to zoom in.
Yeah, you
And
couldn't even-
AI will finish the.
Right. Like, like I said, I didn't expect to see like a Hubble telescope picture,
for
but I
sure.
was hoping for a little more than just a little light.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like a lackluster Mother's Day.
Well, you did more than I did.
I
so.
failed. So
That's fine. You did good last year, so
yeah,
you have to plan. Just start planning now. You'll figure it out.
yeah, for sure.
Go to the moon. You guys could go to the moon next year.
To the moon, Alice. That's what she's getting
All right,
next
you
year.
just that's what you gave her this year. You might as well have just gave her that. That would have been more
Would have
exciting.
been more exciting. For sure.
The egg timer is fantastic.
That was wild, and it was driving the wife wild. I thought I was just trying to not to laugh
Yeah,
at it,
yeah.
like the humor of talking about the world's most advanced telescopes while being timed with the most primitive egg timer.
That's excellent. That's so
it was
funny.
amazing. Did you? We talked about it a bit before. Did you do any writing or anything at the beach? Like, were you able to?
Oh, thank you for bringing that up. Real quick, before we go any further, I do want to acknowledge that I think today is the anniversary of a tragic event. Rest in peace, Harambe.
Today?
Yes,
Nice.
May 28th. May 28th is when they took us
today
from
when
him.
it's coming out, not
Yeah.
today when we're recording. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Harambe, rest in peace.
Right.
Never forgotten.
I thought you were about to shout out Glessner because a few days ago he just posted it was the anniversary of him shooting his eye out with the potato gun.
Damn, so him and Harambe on the same day? That's crazy.
Well,
Okay.
it was a few days
today.
ago
Yeah.
when we're recording.
Yeah.
So a few weeks ago, as you're hearing this,
I can't believe I didn't think of
I
this.
thought that's what you were about to bring up.
No, I can't believe I didn't think of this when we were talking about King Kong and Godzilla, but that's insane that I didn't think about this earlier. I'm going to edit this. I'm going to cut this at the beginning of the episode. That's crazy. But
Harambe v. Godzilla.
Harambe will lose that too. They'll shoot him. They'll shoot him again. But no, I did do a little, which is what made me think of this. I did do a little bit of writing at the beach. Not much while I was there. I was like kind of just trying to like I was like reading like a book. I'm trying to think. I did do a little bit of writing because while I was at the beach, you sent me that fucking clip. Well, I guess it was just like a story or whatever about Project Acoustic Kitty, which you're right. Fucking I doubled my fucking Russian dog bid.
It made me immediately like I can't believe with all of the like CIA and like audiobooks that I've been listening to that I hadn't heard about it sooner.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Zach Jack is like the world's leading expert in it
Possibly,
already.
yeah.
Shout out.
There's not much to this. There's not really much to the story,
But it's wild enough, and it seems so adjacent.
I mean, it's exactly
to your Russian dog bit. It was like the American counterpart. You have so much to. I was like, you got to do something. with that.
No, I did it on Monday.
Nice.
You're yesterday. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it worked. It worked as well as it needed to. I'm still gonna like fine tune it and shit. But
Sure.
no, it was like an extra. Yeah, thank you for that.
For those of you who don't know, Project Acoustic Kitty was the CIA's attempt to turn cats into spies.
Yes.
During the Cold War.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yes, it works perfectly.
And I love your whole Russian dog bit. And it just immediately made me think of that. So,
that bit's now 4 minutes long.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it worked perfectly into that bit. So thank you for that. I'm very happy with that.
Hell yeah.
I plan on continuing.
That's
to
fair.
elaborate.
You gave me the tag on my cat bit. So
there you go. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, I guess I should find out if there's any other fucking animals they try to to commit genocide with. You guys use any other animals for war? So I'm excited about that. I've been writing I just kind of got back from the beach and stuff, so I just started. But that I did write at the beach. I think Laura, that was the rainy day. I think the day you sent that to me, or it might have been, maybe it was the next day. And I was like, I was reading this book and I was getting tired of reading, and then Lori was like taking a nap because it was like rainy and shit anyway. So I was, or no, that might have been a different, I forget. Either way,
Seaside Deli nap.
That's actually more likely. That's more likely what it was. Seaside Deli nap. And so I was like in the bathroom in the hotel, like talking into my phone to like write the bit, like doing like the voice, whatever, transcription or whatever, like writing this bit, fucking trying to be quiet while she's sleeping, writing bits in the bathroom in fucking the Spinnaker Hotel in Ocean City, Maryland. But I definitely tried that last night, and most of it worked. I think it definitely got something. I'll have to tell you about it after.
Hell yeah.
But I'm definitely happy with that. It's very funny.
Word.
Yeah, thanks for that. Project Acoustic Kitty. Look it up. It's true.
Yeah. It's like too dumb to not be true. Like you couldn't even make that up. Like
it's $20 million they spent.
It's like
they could have fixed Baltimore.
It's Dr. Evil laser beams on the shark dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. It's so funny. It's very funny. I didn't know Russians liked cats. Apparently in Russian culture, they love cats.
Huh.
Yeah.
Thought that was more of an Egyptian thing.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I never heard of. I guess I don't know. I wrote the. I mean, I don't care. I'll fucking burn it here. I wrote a joke like, well, I guess it makes sense because like cats are like Russians. They're they're like independent. They're confident. They love vodka. They're what I mean.
Nice.
But I definitely like that bit. I like that bit now. Yeah. So I'm happy with that.
Oh yeah, I feel sort of like things are swinging around. I've felt like in a real like slump writing wise for a while. I'm like, am I ever going to come up with anything? Like, just not. And like the ideas are coming. I might actually go to the Zone this Thursday, which is a few weeks ago. If you're listening, not that it's an event.
Yeah, I plan on being there, so that's sick.
Yeah, I just want to try some new stuff. I'm just like, I'm not bored with my, like, I'm proud of my jokes. I love my jokes, but like, I just felt like nothing new was coming. So,
yeah, it's another thing I want to start doing, like, in also running every fucking morning, but I also want to, I want to like, I want to like start writing every day.
Yeah.
Whether it's, because I even wrote notes. I was reading this, which actually I saw it in your bathroom that, did we ever talk about that dude on the podcast, Oz the Mentalist?
Maybe.
Oz the Mentalist or whatever?
Maybe.
His book's in your bathroom, so.
Yeah, I read like the first 2 pages.
Yeah, that's the book I was reading at the beat. Yeah.
My mom got that. I got a.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Have you seen any of his stuff?
Maybe.
Oh, no, you'd remember it. No, yeah, it's fucking fantastic. The dude is, there's actually, I want to watch this video on debunking all of it. Some guy on YouTube, like, apparently debunked all of the shit, which is like, that doesn't make it less impressive. You know what I mean? I always think it's funny when people are like,
it could still be useful. Like,
well, not even the book.
because
It has nothing to do with the book, his tricks and shit. He's like a mentalist or whatever, but like,
mentalism is fucking wild.
it's fucking unbelievable. Did you see him on Flagrant?
I don't know if
I mean, you'd remember.
was it recent?
No, it was a while ago.
Maybe not. Yeah,
You would be sure you saw it.
Yeah.
You gotta watch him on Flagrant's fucking unbelievable. Him on Howie Mandel's show is good.
Like sleight of hand is insane. Sleight of mind where you can't. It's yeah.
And I know it's like a basic thing to be like into magic and shit,
but still, there's like I don't even think it's basic. I think it's pretty amazing because Penn and Teller used to have this show called Bullshit. On show, it was an awesome show, and I wish they would bring it back.
Yeah,
and they would just like, I think it's super useful in comedy because you can see things from a different angle. Like that's all you're doing when you're doing comedy and doing jokes. Like you're presenting a thing and be like looking at it from, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know. I'm not trying to derail what you were saying, but the sleight of mind thing is
no, yeah.
crazy.
I mean, you 1,000% should watch them. They're fucking fantastic. And when he did Rogan, and it's fucking very good. Now, like the Rogan one, it's also like a conversation. Well, they all are, but like he guesses like Rogan's bank pin immediately, and Rogan's like, fucking don't love that. Because he's fucking inquisitive and like very
sure,
like whatever. He's very trying to like he's like how the fuck did you do that? It was very funny to see his reaction to him in real time, but like. Yeah, you definitely want to. I mean, you definitely want to watch like the Rogan one, and the Flagrant one is fucking phenomenal. The Flagrant episode with that dude is fantastic. There was another one. Oh, he did Shane Gillis's podcast like way before, like a few years ago.
He may have even done like I watched a lot of Penn and Teller Fool Us, like a lot of the clips. If I'm just like sitting and eating, I'll just like throw it on. It's just like clips and just different magic tricks. And so he may have done. I may have seen him on there.
Yeah, and I've been meaning to go watch the video on you. Now I'm gonna have to like find it, but it was showing me because when he does a lot of NFL stuff where he'll like go to like and there's one with the Buffalo Bills. There's one with like the Bengals, and he's like. You should get that shit in your algorithm for a little bit. It's very fun.
Right.
It's very fun to watch. It's fucking all. And I don't like. It's funny to me when people were like, I don't know. It's funny to me when people like debunk like David Blaine or something. It's like, is that supposed to make me less impressed? Because it doesn't. Like it's still fucking impressed. Like. Sure. Is some of this stuff like when like they explain how David Blaine like swallowed the goldfish and like did like, and it's like I'm still impressed.
Right.
Like
right.
I still got I still got like the experience of watching him do it and then finding out how he did it. It doesn't take anything away from it for me. I mean, I know he's doing a trick. I'm not retarded. Like I know he didn't. I know he can't. And I know he doesn't read minds. I understand that. He even says that. He kind of like...
Knowing Cosby's methods, like, doesn't make it any less effective.
Doesn't make it less impressive either. It's fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable you could pull all that off.
He put up numbers. I'm just saying.
Listen, I know Barry Bonds did the roids, but fucking knocked it out of the park, dude. Fucking
sorry, I'm
still putting up crazy numbers.
Yeah, knowing the methods behind something doesn't make it any less effective.
Yeah. Especially with the mentalism stuff, because it's like, dude, I don't care. Like, and I do. That's actually the main reason I want to watch the debunk video just because I am curious, but it still doesn't. You still had to do it. You still had to get, he did Bert's podcast too, which again, you'll be entertained for quite some time with all of he's done all of like the fucking comedy. He loves comedy too. He's like a big comedy fan, so he made it like a point to do all these comedians podcasts. It's
very I'd
start with
I think it's very relatable between the two. Like I know the old joke is like comedy magicians. It's like you're either a comic who can do magic or a magician who that old joke. But like there is a parallel there where you are playing with people's perspectives.
Sure, yeah.
You know you're able to do what you're able to do because you know their perception and the perspective and can to be able to play with that. It's very similar.
For sure. Yeah, and he actually, it's funny because he does talk about that a lot because of how big of like a comedy fan he is. He does like talk about the parallels and shit like that. Right. For sure, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of I start with the Flagrant one.
Okay.
But you'll want to obviously watch it because that's clear. Sure. Yeah, but definitely start with the Flagrant one.
All right.
Just because it's you're familiar with Flagrant, and then like also it's pretty spectacular. So it's like a good entry level. Now some of the stuff he does do repeatedly. Like he'll guess like bank pins. Doesn't make it, for me, it doesn't make it any less impressive. I mean, each fucking time, it's like, there's no, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I cannot figure out how he does it.
Right. Unless like he knows everyone's birthday and everyone chooses their birthday, but like.
It's not now. Cause
how do you even.
You'll see, he goes very far out of his way to make sure that you can't, like, he is very self-aware. So he's like, yeah, but you're thinking this. He's like, I know you're thinking because why would you? Of course, you're thinking birth date. So don't pick. Like he'll make people guess numbers. He's like, well, don't do that number because I could guess that, or this date. I could guess this date because I could Google you. I could go and I could find out when you were born, and then I could like backtrack. Like so it's fucking it's very impressive. Yeah. It's awesome. I fucking for like I don't even know. I guess I don't know why. I definitely planned on talking about it on the podcast at some point, but then I guess I just forgot, and I'm just now realizing like, oh shit, I never talked about that being my algorithm for like 6 weeks.
Word.
Yeah, I don't know how that escaped. Yeah, because it probably would have been more valuable to the algorithm to talk about it when he was popping a little bit bigger, but whatever. It's fine. When he was doing all these podcasts, we could have been, hey, Oz, come on the fucking podcast. Guess the serial number of this Coors Banquet. But no, I definitely, no, it was definitely a really interesting read. But yeah, definitely check out those fucking videos. Unbelievable. And then the stuff he does with the NFL is unfucking believable. I can't even come close to figure out how he does what he does. It's fucking impressive.
Oh, I'll definitely check it out. My reading has been audiobooks, and it's been all kinds of like CIA, secret government stuff, and that kind of thing. The one I'm reading now or listening to now is One Nation Under Blackmail, and like the extended title is like the sordid union of intelligence and God, I'm an idiot. I feel like an idiot thinking on this right now.
Sound like me.
I know.
Yeah, I'd be forgetting shit that I just learned.
Well, the actual title is One Nation Under Blackmail, but it's the sordid union between intelligence and organized crime that gave rise to Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, okay, nice.
And like, it's dense. Even listening to it, it's a lot of names and like, but it goes back. It goes back even to like the 20s, 30s, 40s to like really create like the foundation of the system that allowed it to all of these things. Like we hear like, oh, like the mob stuff, like the spy stuff, the government stuff, the military stuff, and like this really paints a picture of how it seems like it's too big to be like a conspiracy, but it's just like it kind of came about naturally because of the culture, and it's very dense. It's a lot of names, and I'll admit, like, sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about anymore. The person narrating, but tying it together with connecting these things, and I've said it before. I try real hard to not come off as like tinfoil hat, that kind of thing. But like, it's worth listening to. And I felt appropriate, like, kind of bringing it up on election day, because like, the more and more I look into these things, the less the fact that you even have a vote even like makes sense. Like, why are we even having the illusion anymore? It's just like,
for sure. I mean, I guess this particular election, it does make that would be the only thing you probably should vote for.
But like, every election they make it seem like,
no, I mean, like, I'm just saying in like local, that would be like, because then the local person, they might be against data centers.
Sure.
So like, you won't have a fucking data center next to your house.
Right.
Like that.
Local definitely makes more sense.
Which I still don't vote for that, but I probably should. I should.
But like, it gets to a certain level, like, okay, if you follow that politics, eventually it's gonna get to a level where, like, I mean, like, Bernie was the guy. He seems to be like, still even losing and not even getting the chance to be the nominee. He's still saying the same exact thing, like, trying to fight the same things. So you respect that, but it's just like,
but then
it's hard to buy.
My problem with any of them is then they're also not talking. You're not saying it. You're not talking about that. You know what's happening. They did it to you, and you're still not talking about it.
True, but he's literally saying, like, fight oligarchy. Like, that's his.
But then he's also like not fighting his own oligarchy. So that's what bothers me about all those dudes.
But it's just like, we're so busy and divided, like, fighting within the system, not realizing that the entire system, it's not.
No, they're winning.
It's not even what you think it is. Like, it's the scope of it is like, I almost want to just be like, I'll just go vote. Like, it's so much easier to just like.
No, it would be easier to believe.
The scope of it is so ridiculous. That you almost just want to, like, that. I think that's why it's so much easier.
It would be fantastic.
That's why I feel like, I mean, no offense to anybody religious, but I feel like life is just like complicated and there's so many unknowns. It is so much easier to put your faith in, like, a religion. Like, all these things are laid out for you. You don't have to think about it.
And honestly, it makes just as much sense. It's like, I get it.
Sorry.
I can't think of any fucking holy songs. I'm trying to think of a song. I was going to say Kumbaya. I'm like, Kumbaya stuck in my head. That's not even a good one. Kumbaya.
I thought you were about to Thelma and Louise us out of this, off of this podcast. Because I don't really like getting political unless I'm saying fuck all of it. And that's why, like, the last few years, like, comedy trying to be pitted as, I would rather just say somebody, like, call bullshit on all of it. And that's why a lot of things I'm saying now, a lot of things Bill Burr has been saying echoes a lot of things like Carlin said. And it's easy to dismiss a comedian, but like, Carlin was commenting on things 30 years ago, saying 30 years ago before that, this is what is happening. And it's just, I don't know, it's easy, I think, for people to dismiss that and just like accept the common reality. But I feel like there were people like Bill Hicks who were saying, like, challenge that. Challenge, like, one of his biggest quotes, like, don't be afraid ever, because this is just a ride. Like, maybe, like, none of it matters, but we all get so built up in that it matters so much, like, we're willing to kill each other over it and hate each other over it, and like, I don't know where I'm going with this. usually this is the point where I just
Straight
start
to hell.
rambling. This is usually the point in the podcast where I start rambling, and I'm trying to hopefully what I'm saying is making sense.
Yeah.
It's just, trying to think about like election day and like the perceived sense of importance.
Yeah.
Contrasted with the sense of futility of it. That's where my brain is. I'm like, the world and the country is like so like uptight, and then like on the other end, like does it actually matter?
No, the answer would be no. Unfortunately, because it's just not. Right. Unless you're gonna start taking it seriously and not doing what they want you to do, which is argue with us arguing about something instead of saying fuck them. That would be the answer, but it just doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. Right. So yeah, that's why I go to the beach and fucking check out and drink drink old fashions with tequila.
Again, that's why people come to us, is for our political insight, our historical references, and
political non-site. Historical references.
So when is this coming up?
I don't know. Next week.
28th. I have a show tomorrow night. So that'll be interesting, which is why I'm kind of like trying to come up with some new jokes that are that are still mine, but that I can tell for a children's hospital benefit.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. yeah, that'll be fun.
It's an Earl show doing with Barb and Bobby and Earl David Reed, obviously. Up in Hummelstown at a fire station, but it's with I know 105.7 The X when Earl's with him, they did a lot of stuff with Children's Miracle Network, and Children's Hospital. So there's a portion of my act that like I want to just do my stuff, but I have to realize that this is not like a stand-up comedy audience. This is a thing where comedy is happening. So I'm still going to do my stuff, but I'm smart enough to maybe not do a few. You know what I mean?
Probably
as much as I don't believe in trigger warnings, I don't want to like trigger these people like who have had traumatic shit. You know what I mean? They might not approach it. Like I like laughing at that stuff because it makes it hurt less. But if these people are hurting a certain way, I don't want to make them hurt more. So I'm trying to balance what I want to do with,
Yeah.
So I'm growing. I'm maturing.
Well, for the record, not for the record. I didn't know this. I think they might have talked about this on Flagrant or whatever. But do you know what Saint Jude is the patron saint of?
No.
Saint Jude is the patron saint of hopeless cases, desperate situations, and lost causes. Which is so fucked up.
Oh, St. Jude Hospital.
Yeah.
I was wondering, I thought you were going somewhere with the Beatles song like Hey Jude or whatever.
No, isn't that crazy? They named that after that? Hopefully they don't tell him. For Christ's sake.
Hell.
Isn't that wild?
Indeed. See, that seems more like my kind of I'm like, fucking.
That's why when you started saying that, I'm like, oh, I wanted to bring this up. Like, that's fucking crazy.
I did not know that.
It's the most depressing fact I've heard in quite some time. That the patron saint of lost causes.
Wow. Is St. Jude's Children's Hospital? Jesus Christ.
I get why they named it that. But it's yeah, it's a rough one. So I don't recommend bringing that up during that show. But
the Michael Vick Animal Rescue, like what are we doing here? Like that is wild. I don't know if we can do any better than that.
Nah,
you got anything else? Any shows coming up or anything? Or
no, I'll plug.
You're doing
it later.
a brouhaha thing, but that's in June or something. Or
yeah, it won't be for a while.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I'm gonna post about that so you know where to find us. So
indeed,
hell yeah.
See you next Thursday.
Take it easy.